I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. It's going to be a good one today. This has been a long time in the making, I've been told. Clash of Titans, as it were. Fandom Titans, especially. We have Andrew Barr returning after not losing to his manager. And then eventually, I think he won last year at some point. Going up against Cameron yes, I'm getting the thumbs up. He did win last year at some point. Going up against Cameron Redshaw. Unfortunately, has not had luck. Hasn't seen a win since his debut. Oh, that's right. Barr beat Anthony. But Redshaw, on a string of bad luck. He's a very good Fandom player. His accuracy reflects that. He's had good success in teams, just hasn't been able to duke it out in singles. One of these two may be destroyed forever by the end of this match. But we'll see how it happens. Let's see what they have to say in the promos.
I'm incredibly excited that Doc is back for at least for one more. I've been so excited. Like he's like, "Hey, you want to come manage me one more time?" I was like, "Yes, let's do this. Let's go." And we get to do it against Barr. That's great. Barr is the biggest pushover that Fandom has ever seen. Harley Barr could probably beat this person. And I'll be honest with you, the fact that Scott Harvey beat you. That's probably the greatest favor Scott has ever done you in his career because it allows you to go second and be the favorite in a match where you're playing one of the 10 most accurate players in the history of this game. So sit back, relax, smoke your fake pipe, enjoy those not residual checks you get from Hustle, and we'll take the dub. Bye-bye.
I did want to say real quick, when I started in Warzone, I was like, if I win enough matches, maybe one day I'll be able to play Andrew Barr. When I started in Fandom, I was like, if I lose enough matches, maybe one day I'll be able to play Andrew Barr. So dreams do come true. I just want everyone to know that.
We're going to Disneyland. Let's play this fucking thing.
Greatest answer I've ever given.
I don't know. I thought this has rules. I have decorum. A time limit? You just let that fucking sack of potatoes talk for 4 hours. This is ridiculous. Listen, clearly this year I've already shown that this is the wrong year to come back. Clearly that wasn't the case because I'm doing quite well for myself returning to Fandom. I just want this to be on the record. This shit doesn't count against me.
Nope.
Does not. This is charity. This is a tax write-off. This is the end of the year. This one goes against the books. I am doing this for Barr to help talk shit against Koho, but he shouldn't be here. He already have a belt in a league that the Kingsmen wish they had. Yep. They try, but they can't have it. So overall, this one doesn't count. This one does not count. Let's hope you're going to count me down. Listen, good luck to Redshaw. Hopefully, more luck to us.
Yes, for those who don't know, we did implement sort of a 30-second rule. I was just going under the assumption that we're just going to kind of cut out whatever Koho said. But with that being said, seems like there's some bad blood in the water. Let's see. Let's dip a toe in, shall we? Let's get into round number one. Here's how round number one is going to work. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer, and at the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct, in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
Why's Cody managing again?
It was weird. He said the catchphrase of the other people.
Yeah, I know.
All right, cool. We're gonna question one now. Question one comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. What is the name of Sinbad's longtime friend, the Prince of Syracuse, in Sinbad Legend of the Seven Seas? I thought I met the Prince of Syracuse once, but he was just a big hockey player. Sat on a throne of beer cans. I think he was in a frat as well. Yeah. 5.
I think I know the same guy.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Barr.
I believe that guy you're talking about, Nick, is called Carl.
And Redshaw.
Michael.
We're off to a hot start. Both incorrect. We're looking for Proteus. Proteus.
I didn't want to say anything too yikes.
Not the guy I was thinking of.
That's fair. Your next question comes in the category of YA. In the Hunger Games, which two members of her family, along with Gale, does Katniss say goodbye to before departing for the games? Actually, I do think the Prince of Syracuse that I met, his name was Carl. Get it? Because Syracuse is a university where people drink a lot, I imagine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Redshaw.
I saw this 10 years ago. Mother and sister.
And Barr.
Mom and sister.
Mother and sister is correct. Point apiece. We are on the board. No shutouts today. As we get to, well, betting on maybe. As we get to your third question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. Who voices the horse Buck in Home on the Range? Whenever I ask a question about this movie, I always think of Sheen from Jimmy Neutron singing Home, Home on the Range. 5,
What a bull.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Redshaw. Cool. We'll go to Barr.
I believe it's Cuba Gooding Jr.
And Redshaw.
I was trying to write The Mountain of the Seven Vultures.
Of course, it has 7 volts, so we can't accept that. But Cuba Gooding Jr. is the correct answer. Barr takes the lead. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features a man stopping traffic on a highway in order to ask a woman out on a date? I've done this. Just wasn't in a Marvel film, so doesn't qualify. Also, I got a ticket because turns out you can't stop traffic. Ask someone out on a date. What was I supposed to do? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Redshaw.
I don't know. Men in Black 2.
And Barr.
Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. Yeah. He's really happy about it. All right, your next question comes in the category of Law and Order. Axel Foley is a police officer from what city in the Beverly Hills Cop franchise? This is probably just a thing that the two of you knew from before when this was in
We're talking about. Started so hard.
The one question from this movie I probably can get.
You know, I feel like it's in the lexicon of like other movies as well. 5,
I mean, I've never seen it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Barr.
Detroit.
And Redshaw.
Is this that city that rocks? Detroit?
Detroit is correct. Barr maintains the 1-point lead. It's 3-2. As we get to the next question, it comes in the category of DC. Whose grave does John visit during the post-credit scene of Constantine? I never do this. I would never try. I would never distract the players. What if either of these two get this right? I might eat my left shoe. We'll see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Redshaw. And no, it's not Michael.
Rasputin.
Okay. And Barr.
I said Rachel.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. I will not be eating my shoe today. It is Chaz. Shia LaBeouf's character, Chaz.
You know,
Oh,
I
that's
thought
his
it was
name.
his character, but I didn't think I would write it.
That's fair. Your next question comes in the category of the MCU. How many MCU films feature Tessa Thompson? I'll make that joke later. So I was sitting here a little early before everyone showed up, and then I went and left. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to think of a joke for like the first couple of questions. We are well past the point of my pre-planned jokes. And none of them really hit very hard. So what are you going to do? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, go to Barr.
I said 4.
And Redshaw.
I said 4.
4 is correct. All right, Barr maintains the 1-point lead. It's 4-3 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of horror icons. What is the name of the male protagonist whose body Freddy takes over in A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge? Love some revenge. The joke I was going to make last time was, or as Thor calls her, son of Tomp, or Thomp. But I didn't want to say Thor because then that might trigger someone to be like, oh, that's the lady from Thor. Now I know the answer.
Oh, is that who that is? I just guessed.
Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Barr.
I don't know. Bobby?
And Redshaw.
Is this 3 character name questions now, Barr? Jesse?
Yeah.
Jesse is correct. And Redshaw ties it up. Yeah, that was. Yeah, Chaz.
And I'm still not winning.
But you're winning in our hearts.
4-4 as we get to the penultimate question. It comes in the category of fandom quotes. Which Wizarding World film features the quote, well, there are no strange creatures, only blinkered people? It's true. I've met a lot of blinkered people. And in Connecticut, a lot of non-blinkered people. Meaning they don't use their blinker. God forbid I should be alerted to the fact that you are turning soon. Definitely won't lead to any problems. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Redshaw.
I said Prisoner of Azkaban.
And Barr.
I said Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Grindelwald did some crimes. All right. We're going to get to your final question, as there are no perfect rounds today.
What?
After the last question. It's in the category of Pixar. In Incredibles 2, why does Tony stand up Violet on their first date? These are respectable scores. We've seen worse scores this year already.
By who? Besides me and the last one standing.
Oh, yeah. There are other people in the last. We're going to get answers in. I don't want to name names. 5. Go watch the matches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to... I totally forget. So, Redshaw.
His memory was erased.
And Barr.
I said his mind was wiped, but...
Both are correct. And with that, we are tied coming out of round number 1. It's 5, all 5 apiece. And yeah, so we're going to see what happens. Anything can happen. So we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless you like to check down the multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, and be on the lookout. Bless you. Cody, as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are YA, Middle Earth, Disney Animation, DC, Pixar, Marvel, Horror Icons, and Law & Order. That being said, we are tied, but Andrew Barr, you are the higher-ranked competitor. Would you like to spin first or defer?
First,
Cody.
why are you two playing? I just see this wheel. I was like, this is the wrong match for both of you. We're going to go second.
Okay.
Second to this. Means
Oh boy.
Say some prayers, Koho.
Mr. Redshaw, this will be your first spin.
I believe in the power of Coda.
Oh, God.
I'll keep going.
Lands on
Yeah,
Marvel.
go.
Let's
Let's
get
run
it. Let's go again.
one more time.
Let's go
One
again.
more time? All right. So,
We need Pixar. Give me Pixar.
uh,
Oh, hey, a little bit better, I guess. All right.
Slightly.
Knock yourself out, buddy. Bar your hack. Fuck you.
Well.
Hustle sucks.
Love you too, buddy.
Bye.
all right, Mr. Redshaw, you have spun the category of DC. I will be administering your questions. Are you prepared for them?
I haven't seen the film Hustle.
Me neither. But I'm getting there.
You make me sad.
I'm sorry.
Redshaw, your first question. Which DC film features the destruction of a landmark known as the Old Bailey?
It sounds familiar. I'll go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Constantine, B, Batman Begins, C, The Batman, or D, V for Vendetta?
V for Vendetta.
That is correct for 1 point. There's a clock in the background. It's really helping me keep time. I appreciate it. Your second question. In 1978's Superman saves Lois from what kind of malfunctioning transportation? At the beginning of the film is what that should say. I'm going to give you a technical repeat. In 1978's Superman saves Lois from what kind of malfunctioning transportation at the beginning of the film?
Helicopter.
That is correct for 2 points. Redshaw, your third question. Burgess Meredith and Colin Farrell have both played which DC villain?
The Penguin.
That is correct for 2 points. Redshaw, your penultimate question. What is the name of the head of the Green Lantern Corps who puts on a yellow ring in the post-credit scene of Green Lantern?
Sinestro.
That is correct for 2 points.
We're so excited.
And Redshaw, your final question. In The Losers, how does Max's henchman kill a scientist in order to intimidate another scientist?
Well, I haven't seen it. Should I just throw out something? Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, stabs him, B, throws him off a building, C, hangs him, or D, strangles him?
Throws him off a building.
And that is correct for the sweep of DC. With after that,
Did
Red
it.
Sox score up to 13. Barr still at 5. So
Good job, Redshaw.
we will bring back
Cody
in
proud.
Cody and the wheel. Maybe
We're
if my
fucked.
computer responds.
Yep.
Andrew Barr, this will be your first spin.
All right.
That went way better than expected.
Lands on Pixar. So let's keep
I-
it spinning.
I'm fine with that.
Have you seen this shit?
So there's like 2 or 3 that I'm behind on, but I've seen most of them.
Listen, do me two. This is all I ask.
Okay.
Be smart before you answer, or give him enough skill so we can go home early. Whichever one.
Sounds good.
We'll keep it.
Sounds like a plan. Andrew Barr, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Pixar?
70%, but sure.
Great. Your first question. Which Pixar film has a scene where a father takes his son to their first day of school?
I forgot these were strength level. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, The Incredibles, B, Toy Story 2, C, Finding Nemo, or D, Ratatouille?
Finding Nemo.
That is correct, and strength level.
Time for school. Time for school.
But yeah, that's correct for 1 point. Barr, your second question. Which bug plays the role of Little John during the Bug's role play in a bar in A Bug's Life?
I'm almost positive I know this.
5, 4.
Heimlich.
3. That is correct for 2 points. All right, Barr, your third question. Who voices Disgust in Inside Out?
Mindy Kaling.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. What type of animal does Joe Gardner's soul accidentally fall into when 22 inhabits his body in Soul?
It's a cat.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In Toy Story 3, what body part did Mrs. Potato Head leave at Andy's house when the toys go to Sunnyside?
I think multiple choice.
There, your multiple choice options are: is it A, mouth, B, eye, C, nose, D, ear? Five, 4, 3.
D.
It is incorrect. Redshaw chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, mouth, B, eye, C, nose, D, ear.
I.
I is correct for the 1 point steal. And with that, Redshaw has maintained the lead. Barr gets to score up to 12. Redshaw now up to 14. A very close game as we move into round number 3, where, guess what? Anything can happen. It's the betting round. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. There's going to be 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get in round number 3?
Redshaw, you want to just go into sudden death?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to win? Or do you want to
No.
First
Your
first category you can bet points on is DreamWorks Animation. Let's get bets started with Barr.
0.
And Redshaw.
1.
All right. Your question in DreamWorks. Who is the only member of the Furious Five who doesn't get their chi stolen by Kai in Kung Fu Panda 3? DreamWorks has some crap films in their repertoire. But they have some good, series, trilogies, you know? Shrek, not the worst thing. This one, Change Dragon, there's some good stuff in there. Soon to be Puss in Boots. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Barr, who bet 0.
I guess Tigress.
And Redshaw.
I guess Tigress.
Tigress is correct. So Redshaw will
Yes.
gain 1 point. Barr, who bet nothing, will stay right where he is. It's now a 3-point game, 15-12. As we get to the second question, you can bet points on. The category is horror icons. Let's get bets starting with Redshaw.
This might be a terrible idea. I said 2.
And Barr.
Let's find out. 0.
All right, your question, horror icons. In Rob Zombie's Halloween, how specifically did Michael's mother die after he was incarcerated as a child? Oh, God. This is just a lot. There's no stakes to this match either, and for some reason I'm tense, but it's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Barr, who bet 0.
I said hit by a truck.
And Redshaw.
I was hoping it'd be one of the other 2 icons. I said hung herself.
The correct answer is she shoots herself.
Ah.
So unfortunately, both answers are incorrect, which means Redshaw will lose 2 points. Barr, who bet nothing, will stay right where he is at. It is now a 1-point game, 13-12. As we get to the third question, you can bet points on. The category is Disney Animation. Let's get bets starting with Barr.
2.
And Redshaw.
2.
All right, your question in Disney animation. Which Disney animated film features an asteroid striking a planet near the beginning of the film? God, I swear to God, if I have to waste sudden death questions. I'm going to be so mad. We are going to get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, both players seem very uncertain, but no repeats were used, so we'll start with Barr.
I should have just used the repeat. I said dinosaur.
And Redshaw.
I should have used the repeat. I said dinosaur.
Dinosaur is correct. 2 points apiece. Still a 1-point game. Redshaw in the lead 15-14 as we get to the penultimate category. It is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets starting with Redshaw.
0.
And Barr.
Stats only round, baby.
Great. Wait till you see
Final
what
question.
Let's see what the next category is. All right, your question for no point value. Who voices Sentinel Prime in Transformers Dark of the Moon?
God darn it!
Feeling this might be
No,
known.
I don't know. So I'm happy.
Mother lover!
Happy with the situation.
I hope I'm right, actually, because if
I was
I'm
gonna say, I
wrong,
hope
it's going to
you're
look real bad.
I wouldn't be shocked if you. I can't wait. I want to tell you guys now what the last category is. It's gonna be something.
You make me concerned.
It's a good one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Redshaw.
Leonard Nimoy's in some of these movies, so I went with Willie Schatz.
And Barr.
Please don't tell me that was Orson Welles and I just missed it. I changed the points.
Correct answer is Leonard Nimoy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's the other.
Both are
Oh, that
incorrect.
Transformers movie. I thought you were saying the other one.
Orson Welles couldn't be further off.
I thought you were talking about the original.
Very dead.
All right. We're going to get to the final category. You can bet points on. It's a 1-point game. Redshaw leads 15-14. The final category is everybody's favorite. It's Fandom Quotes, baby.
Yeah!
Let's get bets. Starting with Barr.
Fortune favors the bold. 2.
And Redshaw.
Okay, good. I thought he was going to bet 0, and I was screwing myself.
Dang it!
Here's the situation. Both players hit. Both players miss. Redshaw wins. Barr hits while Redshaw misses. Barr wins.
We still have all of our repeats, both of us.
Yeah, not a single repeat has been used.
Redshaw, you know what to do.
We know what to do.
For a freaking while. But your question in Fandom Quotes.
Okay.
Which American Spies character said the quote, "I'm not in the plane, I'm on the plane. Open the door." Oh boy. Since we're probably going to have about 3 minutes to do this question.
What makes you say that?
Bar, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Rapping doesn't orphan.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh,
And a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten. 5,
Four.
4,
Hey, can
3.
you repeat the question for me?
Yeah, sure, Barr. Yeah, I got you. The question again. Which American Spies character said the quote, "I'm not in the plane, I'm on the plane. Open the door"? I hope to God. I hope to God I repeat this question 6 times and someone still puts like a movie or an actor and just, like, doesn't listen. Get answers in 5, 4, 3.
Please repeat the question.
Yeah, that's Redshaw's first repeat question. Which American Spies character said the quote, "I'm not in the plane, I'm on the plane. Open the door"? Oh, God. Good Lord. I'm almost done coughing. I can feel it. Like, it's almost out my system. I was drinking contaminated water for a long time, apparently. And it made me ill, but I'm almost better. So it's okay. 5, 4, 3.
Could you repeat that?
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, totally. All right, second repeat the question again. Which American Spies character said the quote, "I'm not in the plane, I'm on the plane. Open the door."
Can I use multiple whiteboards for one answer?
What? No,
Why not?
someone did that once, and we banned them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
5,
don't know how I'm gonna get this
4,
fit.
3.
Repeat the question and you figure this out.
Yeah, I got you. All right, that's Redshaw. Second repeat. He's got one. Which American Spies character said the quote, "I'm not in the plane, I'm on the plane. Open the door." I'm going to answer that real quick.
Koho, you always told me that we hoard our repeats too much. So
5, 4.
What was that? You need me to use a repeat? All right, repeat.
All right, that is Barr's final repeat. Sorry. Which American Spies character said the quote, "I'm not in the plane, I'm on the plane. Open the door." Max amount of times this can happen again is 1, 5, 4, 3.
give me that repeat.
All right, there it is. No more repeats left. Which American Spies character said the quote, "I'm not in the plane, I'm on the plane. Open the door." Okay, I'm fine. Not panicking at all. This is going to be fun. Did you guys even remember to write something down? 5,
Oh, shit.
4,
Repeat.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. There were none left. We'll get answers, starting with Andrew Barr
Ethan Hunt.
and Cameron Redshaw.
I never changed my answer that whole time. Ethan Hunt.
And your winner, Cameron Redshaw. Ethan Hunt was indeed the correct answer. And cut. So I need to call back the person that I just hung up on. But here, you all can come on and feel free to talk, and we'll chat after.
Good game, Andrew.
Good job, guys.
Good game. That was
Like,
actually
what
legitimately a
Like
good game.
what other answer could it be? In that room? Like what was like?
Of all the-
Who else?
Of all the questions to burn 6 fake repeats on, the only more obvious thing you could have done is if he asked who plays fucking Iron Man.
And Barr, you put Ethan Hunt right away, right? And
I did, yeah, right away.
What MCU character said the phrase "I am Iron Man"? Repeat. What?
Let me think.
Ironheart.
That is a character now.
It is.
As of today, that's an eligible character to ask about.
I'm glad I don't have to answer trivia questions about it because that movie has so much shit in it. There's so much.
Well, you wouldn't remember it anyways because you don't remember trivia things.
This is valid.
Unless it's data.
Let's go right now.
You didn't put that at all.
I
You
didn't
read
have
a Wikipedia. You read a Wikipedia. Shut up. Still data. You
That's true,
proved
I
my
read
point
one.
even more. Thank you.
I did. I read one Wikipedia and it got me a 1 point seal. But I'd watched all the movies except for Isle of Dogs, and I had a good time.
Yeah.
That was not worth wasting my time.
That's fair.
All right.
Sorry, Nick.
No. Happens. All good. I apologize. Okay. What a match. What a barn burner, as all Andrew Barr matches are. And most Cameron Redshaw matches, I think. Yeah, he's got high accuracy. There's no way he's like getting blown out the water every time. I think this puts an end to all fights. I imagine they're friends now. No one died, so I think they're friends now. But yeah, overall, even amongst all the silliness, it was a good match. It went down to the wire and it was won by 1 point. So let's start with our unfortunate loser today, Andrew Barr. Barr, it seems as though every time, except for that time you won, but including that time that we pretend didn't happen, you're right there. Even in another universe, you were right there at the very end of it all.
Unless your name's Mike Hanley.
That's true. Okay, other than that one. So the two that you pretend don't happen, except for right now when you just acknowledge it. Cody, how do you feel Barr did today?
Listen, thank God this doesn't count against my manager record. Like this Make-A-Wish Foundation paid off pretty well. I should have made him bet more on DreamWorks. Didn't know. The recording won't show. Koho showed up for one question in round 3. Doc was naming just restaurant items to bet. So Koho will. This will be on Koho's record. Koho will count this. This is why Koho did not win Manager of the Year, and the great Scott Harvey did win Manager of the Year. But Barr overall needs to leave this division. And I mean that in the nicest way possible because he doesn't watch the movies required. He got a Pixar question and said, "Oh, this is strength." That's rough, man. They haven't done strength ever. So, like, I don't know. But at least he's entertaining. So if you bring him back, we'll be able to have some fun. We'll be able to do some things. But he has a belt in another league. So that's all we need to hope.
I'm planning on bringing you back.
Shit.
But are you... tell me about your relationship with Redshaw. Has this settled things, or is the feud heating up?
It's hotter than ever. This is like Tabasco level.
Right.
And then we're at Magnum 355 or whatever
That's not
the hell
really
that one is called.
I think he said this was his last match, but I'll ask him when he comes in. But
I'm coming for you next time, Redshaw. You and that charming smile and that witty sense of humor. Coming for you.
All right.
Love you, buddy.
Barr, good job. You almost won. It was great. It was a great performance. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, but Redshaw played fantastically. So
yeah, absolutely. Let's go tell him that. As we bring in our winner today, Cameron Redshaw.
How much of that did you see, Koho?
Not all of it. Literally all of it. I didn't miss a thing.
Okay.
I'm here to trump the Cody lying allegations. Cody's a liar. He'll do anything to get his fucking perfect manager record, but this does count against you. Whatever fantasy world you want to live in. This is a loss on PS Club's record. You can take that as you will. Also, at least my players ask me and want me to be in their title matches to manage them instead of everyone avoiding Scott like the plague when it came title match time. Just saying. So there you go. And also, we won today, so you can sling all the mud you want. That's a dub on our record, and Doc gets to ride off into the sunset with a fat dub on his record. Top 10 most accurate for a reason, baby. Let's go.
It's probably not that way.
I don't mean to shit on that. He's not anymore. His accuracy's still really good. He's just falling out of the top 10.
Damn it.
And other than that, I'll be vague in my next statement and say that both managers said things that were incorrect. But with that being said, Redshaw, congrats on the win. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It's always fun to play in Fandom and to play Barr. We've already tipped our hat to it. I'm gonna formally announce that I'm gonna be taking a break from trivia for a while. Just kind of the stress and anxiety of it, and the time I just don't really have as much of anymore, and I just kind of need to focus on some other things and kind of really find my love for movies again, because kind of watching movies just to study is kind of made watching movies into a chore, and I don't want it to feel like that. So yeah, I'll be taking the rest of this year off, but I know myself and I know how competitive I can be, and I probably won't be gone forever. But yeah, this is playing Barr again was just a great way to kind of like.
We'll be celebrating. We'll be celebrating the retirement party in Des Moines in about a month. For the it's also happens to be the Oscars, but you know it's the Redshaw retirement party. But yeah, it'll be great.
I did not say that word that you said.
It doesn't count anymore. It's fine. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
All right. Yikes. Well, Redshaw, couple things I'd like to say to you. Outside of Fandom, just in general, one, you've been a heck of a guy. Two, you've been, I think, one of, if not the best player to never win a belt. I think that will be a thing that you'll always be in the conversation for until maybe one day you come back and do win a belt. And that includes both Warzone and Fandom. Because I think you're a much better fan.
Melee.
It was Warzone when Redshaw played in it.
That's true.
Actually.
That's true.
I've never played movie Melee.
I'm just saying. My job is optics for that show. I'm just trying to look out for our brand. That's all I'm saying.
Great. Well, Tim was the Nerdgasm champion at one point, wasn't he?
This is true.
All right.
He was. This is true. But we don't talk about that.
But Redshaw, with that being said, you will be missed. And all I can say to you is, if you would like to get rid of stress and anxiety, yes, taking a step back is definitely step one. Step two is don't then start running the league you were just playing in. Add to the stress and anxiety. But with that being said, we wish you well in your taking a break, and congratulations on leaving on a high note and defeating your once and always enemy, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Barr.
Well, I thought we were going to end on a nice note, but I guess not. All right. Thank you to all of you for watching this great match. Thank you to Redshaw. Thank you to Barr. Thank you to Cody and Koho. And yeah, check out all the other matches coming out. They're very exciting. They're very good matches. A lot of good matches happening this year already. And we'll see you next time with another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
But again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.